good?
Hey, what's going on, guys? So
Yeah.
here we go. Another
That is sick.
informal video. Let me lower the TV over here.
That is wild.
I'm watching a YouTube on my headset in my truck. I got a video uh, down below or in my channel. It shows how I had it installed. Of course, myself, because I like to save money. Anyway, so going back to the stealth look-like electric bike project that I'm doing right now. Again, there is a few videos of what my plans are, what the parts are, and so on and so forth. And you can take a look at that. So far we have ordered the stealth, or the Chinese knockoff stealth uh, frame. It's got a nice big fat belly, very, very roomy. I can put a nice 30 hour amp battery, and the goal is 72 volt. I can't go any lower. I thought I can go with 60 volts, but 72 seems like it's a universal battery that people use just because. So the 48 is the lowest one to me, and 60 is like kind of in the middle sweet tooth, and 72 is for that performance when you go off road and you want to take off and get that torque out of your rear wheel. I've uh, I've done the 24, which is sluggish. I've done the 36, which is retarded for the price that they asking at about $8.99 a bike, and I've tried 60, which was okay. Good thing is 60 volt. You can hook it up to a 1500-watt motor, and it's going to handle it very well. And also, you could connect the 60 volts to a 1500-watt motor and 1,000. Okay, so it's the turns that determine how fast the motor is going to go, and how much heat is going to create. So the higher the voltage, the more heat you get. Anyway, so far what we have, uh, what have I received? I have received a seat, the motorcycle seat. If you guys want to see that, give me a thumb and say I like to see the seat. It's a nice motorcycle style seat, beautiful. I'm very happy with that. It came from China. It took only 7 days. The seat was $49, and the shipping and handling was $50. Includes all the tariffs, meaning the taxes, custom dues, and everything else in that $49 fee of shipping. And again, it was delivered in 7 days, door to door. Very, very good quality seat. Not a knockoff. Really, really, I was very surprised. Kind of heavy, but you know what? Seat is very important. So I got that. It's man, I'm surprised. Number one, the quality. I'm surprised how sturdy it is, because literally it's out of steel, the frame on the seat. And I'm also surprised how quick it came from China, and I'm also surprised that it wasn't really expensive for express shipping, which was $49. I also have ordered again the stealth frame, but that frame is going to come in about 40 days. Okay, frame was 255 $255, and there was a credit card fee like $5 because she used a credit card. So let's say 260. Excuse me, it's too early in the morning for this, but I'm doing it for you guys. So it's 260, and unfortunately that was mailed out by sea delivery, and also in shipping and handling that will include tariffs, taxes, customs, clearance, and everything else, which is totally headache free. It's a port to port. It's gonna go from China port to U.S. port, and then from there, FedEx is gonna pick it up, and it's gonna deliver it to my house, hand-to-hand delivery. Um, Alibaba is it depends how your supplier is. Sometimes they'll just drop it in a port, and you got to pick it up yourself. If you search in YouTube, there was a guy that bought an electric motorcycle from Alibaba from China, and it got into shitload expenses. Okay, he literally had to pay over $1,000 for delivery fees, port fees, storage fees, so on and so forth. And the storage fees at the port is like $80 a day. So it's up really fast, because if I was, let's say, to go to Jersey to pick it up at a storage, because I don't think there is one in New York City, I wouldn't be able to do it just like that, because I gotta work. Then what? I gotta take a day off from work just to go pick up the bike? Not really. Anyway, so that's big disadvantage. But again, the seat came beautiful. Also, the frame is on its way, and also what I have ordered, which is gonna come in 7 days, is the DNM rear shock absorber for 750 pounds, and also with a 210 millimeters long. So that's like 7.5 inches long. The guy guarantees that the frame that I have, it will fit perfectly, and it suits for that reason. I don't like long shock observers because I am tall. I'm 6'1". I used to be at 260. Now I'm at 218, 222. When I eat, I'm 222. So I'm looking at lots of weight that I have dropped, and therefore I think my bicycle performance is going to be even better. Instead of hitting at 28 miles an hour, I'll be able to hit like 34. That's on a rental bike, my previous build, which I got for sale and let go. And so far the offers are $700. But long story short is, so I don't like the rear shock absorber to be too high, because I won't be able to lower it, and it has to feel like a motorcycle. So I have to have both my feet flat on the ground, and therefore I'm going to feel very comfortable, especially when you're doing 60 miles an hour on an electric bike, and you kind of got to come off of it for whatever reason. So that's that. The shock looks promising. It's a good company. It's a 750 pounds. That's pretty decent. Okay, so I can't complain. So that's gonna be a third item. After that, I have to either get the shocks, the front shock suspension. So I am going to do KKE, which if you look at the forks, right in the middle of the fork, it has a bridge. So that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting pretty much straight forks, okay? Because I want to be able to fit whatever tire it is. I'm not fitting in the 27-inch, 28 or 29-inch. I'm actually fitting a 19-inch motorcycle, but I don't want that bridge there, and I don't like that style. So KKE forks, they don't have too many reviews, if any. So when I get those guys, I'll do a review on that. Excuse me. And I know they're way better than Zoom. Folks, don't buy Zoom, man. Zoom, it's going to uh, sit really low on these electric bikes with 125 pound of load. And if you're putting 30 amp hour battery with a 72 volt capacity, that bike is gonna sit really low, and you also have a 19-inch tire. So if you like 6'1" like me, it's gonna be pretty low. So don't go with a Zoom. DNM would be like the best forks, but they're about $400 from China, from Alibaba. So imagine over here they gotta be over $600 easily, and I can't justify of spending $600 on front forks, where I know that there are other like KKE forks that will do an excellent job at it. Right now I have Rock Shocks 30s on my electric bike, and they are just awesome. And I had some real garbage for like 20 probably dollars when I got the steel frame bike, and I only got the bike because it was out of steel, so I can bend it, I can weld it, I can do whatever it is I can do. If it cracks, I can fix it. So that was the original. That was the original goal, and that's what I did. So what I'm saying is, if you do buy a frame, buy it out of steel, and there is a brand new frame for stealth bike, a bomber bike. It says it's out of Ali, and it's not a steel, so therefore it's flexible. I do like flexibility, but I like steel flexibility. If anything goes wrong with it, or I want to put an additional thing to it, whatever it is, even a kickstand comes off and I gotta weld it, or foot pegs that I need for, let's say, somebody in the back, or I need to add additional seats for whatever reason, I can do that with steel. I can go to a iron shop and I can have the guy, listen, there's $50, hook me up with the additional project that I have for you, and it will be done. Ali, flexible, and it's a different metal, and it will bend and it will crack just like fiberglass. Don't buy fiberglass either. All they gotta be steel. If you don't buy steel, your bike's not gonna last you. Steel's gonna last you forever. There's no ifs and buts about it. Okay, so we got the frame, we got the seat, and we got the rear shock. Next thing is gonna be front shock and front tire. And then I'm going to go towards the big stuff, which is going to be rear motor hub and battery. So that's tough. I have another video saying what accessories I want to use for the bike, which is a motorcycle tail light, motorcycle headlamp, and it's going to look all epic, and it's going to look really solid, scary, and it's going to be a great ride. I'm not gonna abuse it. I'm in a place where there's barely any cops, and if they are, they're pretty cool. But again, I'm not gonna be reckless with it. I'm not gonna be doing wheelies. I'm not gonna be going speeding around between cars. I'm not going to go 65 miles an hour for 10 miles distance. If I hit the 60-mile-an-hour mark, or 110 kilometers, 120 kilometers an hour, I'll do it briefly, maybe for 2 or 3 traffic lights. So I am going to be a very responsible rider. I am going to wear a helmet and gloves. Okay, at these speeds it gets very dangerous, so my safety is the biggest concern. I do have a son and a wife that I want to be around with. The biggest thing with motorcycles and these bikes is that you can very easily hurt yourself and have a problem in your life, and most likely be paralyzed when that happens. In regards to that, the American Idol, I forget his name, the British guy. He rode an electric bike and he broke his back, and he was under a knife on the operating table for over 5 hours. So Samuel, I forgot his name. I just had it in the back of my tongue. So, and he was checking the bike in his backyard, and I guarantee you the bike doesn't go, 60 miles an hour or 40 or even 30. So you can imagine how difficult that is. And I'm 48 years old, so I'm at the age where when I fall, I struggle to put my body all together. My body and my bones are fragile. But anyway, so that's it for today's 14-minute video, but I got you up to date. We got 3 items. So far one item only received, but there are 2 on the way. Once I clear those packages, I will order the fork, and I will order the front wheel. So when I get the frame, I'm going to have a front wheel. I am going to have the forks. I'm going to have a shock and the front wheel, like I said. So the most expensive thing is going to come up at the end, which is going to be the rear hub motor and also the battery. I'm definitely looking something at 5,000 watts. 3,000 is at about $225. which is dirt cheap because the price I saw on eBay were fucking retarded. And shipping and handling by sea is like $80 or so, $75. So that's not bad. Express by plane, it's $212. So it's expensive, but that's just delivery, you know. So you gotta ask yourself, do you want to pay for that delivery and have it right away, or do you want to wait? I'm actually building this bike for next season, not necessarily for this season. So I have it chained in my yard, and even though it won't be fully assembled, and you know, cameras and all that good stuff, and it will be chained. So you know, whatever parts are missing. Anyway, that's not even my concern. But I don't have a problem waiting and saving over $100 on shipping, even though you know it's gonna take 40 to 60 days for the rear hub to come in. You know, again, it's totally fine. All right, I'm out of here, folks. I gotta put the car on. I gotta put the AC because it's getting warm. It's about 82 degrees right now this early in the morning. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumb up, and always you know, subscribe, and also check out my other videos, and hit the bell notification so you get notified when I put out a video. All right, folks. All right, take care.